Today, it's our pleasure to invite Maurice Charles from Saint Lucia to introduce his country, Saint Lucia.
Hello, Maurice.
Hello.
Hi.
Could you introduce yourself at first?
My name is Manus Cherry. I'm the first of 5 siblings. I'm from Saint Lucia, the Caribbean country, also known as the Helen of the West. And I'm 26 years old and I'm presently here in Taiwan, enjoying this beautiful subtropical country.
Okay, next we are going to talk about Saint Lucia. So, how many people are there in your country?
Well, my country has approximately 160,000 people. That's very few. It's much less than 500,000 in comparison to Taiwan. Taiwan has approximately 23 million, right? We are not even close to half of 1 million. We are just 160,000. We are not even 250,000. So it's very few. And that's why we have much space.
So, do you know how many races are there in your country?
Well, I think there are at least 3 races. At least 3, I mean. The blacks, like my race, we dominate. The Indians and also the race belonging to the Middle East, that is the Syrians. Yeah.
Could you talk about beliefs? Are there any beliefs in your country?
Yes, there are. There are many beliefs. All is based on the Christianity. Most of them are based on the Christianity. For example, my belief is, I believed, or my parents instilled in me to believe that there is one God. A belief called the Church of God Seventh Day. We worship or we praise our God on Saturdays. There are others who pray and worship their God on Sundays. So there are many different beliefs with many different doctrines, but they all, or most of the beliefs, consider themselves to be Christians. That is, children of God.
How about the climate? How's the climate in your country? Hot, cool, or cold?
It's hot and cool. As I said already, we don't have cold climates because we are very close to the equator. The equator is the distance between my country and the sun is very close. To find a different way to explain that, I'm not really sure. But we're very close to the sun, hence the reason why we're very hot. And we only have 2 periods. We only have 2 weather seasons, the dry season and the wet season. That is when it's very rainy and we encounter natural disasters like the typhoon, which we call the hurricanes. And when it's dry, that's when it's mostly hot.
Then, is there any special festival?
Yes, as I already said, we have many festivals. Like I mentioned, the Carnival Festival, like the dance festival, the jazz music festival, the different folk, that is the traditional festivals, which have very deep meanings. They are very meaningful and interesting because they are all based on, or most of them, especially the folk festivals, are based on our history. That is the different battles, the different fights and war for just this one country, which is called Saint Lucia. The fight between the French and the British 7 times British, 7 times French, and the mixture of the English and the French, from where it was originated, it makes these festivals very meaningful and interesting.
Does your country have some special custom?
Well, not really, because you find that the young generation now, they don't really preserve our culture. You know, they don't really care about the culture. We have no special costume per se, as I already mentioned, mostly just that of our traditional wear, you know, our national wear, and costumes from different activities like carnival, costumes from carnival. Yeah, but it's not really unique, not really popular. No special costumes per se, not that I know of.
If one day we go abroad to your country, Saint Lucia, where will you take us to visit?
Well, I will take you all to visit some interesting places like, first of all, the driving volcano. I'm sure you will enjoy seeing molten rocks boiling right there around, okay, and seeing and smelling this sulfur. And also, at the same site, you're able to see the pitons, which you call the Twin Peaks, okay, which is very lovely, and it's possible to go mountain hiking on top of these pitons. I'm sure you would love to go mountain hiking. This is, well, the sites that I just mentioned, they were based in a district called Soufrière, that is to the east of Saint Lucia, and to the north, up in Babono, that's the region where I live. There is this the sky riding. I mean, it's also famous, and Taiwan also has some similar rides where it takes you up into the forest, you know, and it brings you down. So I'm sure you guys would enjoy going up there and taking a little tour up on, right up, you know, many thousands of meters high. Also, after spending the day traveling with me, I would love to take you all to Rodney Bay. Rodney Bay is it was once a city of my country, and it's very beautiful. That's where you get some of the best beaches, you know, and I'll take you guys there to enjoy our lovely beaches, bathe, you know, and go at a bar, have some drinks, take it to the beach, bathe, do some water sports, some scuba diving, if it's affordable. And, well, yes, basically that would be a around the island trip, because in one day you can travel around my country in not a few hours, because it's so small. Yes, so basically that's the tour I would love to give you guys if you come over, because my family, they have vehicles, vans and cars, so it wouldn't be a problem to drive you all around St. Lucia.
And we all appreciate your coming. And at the end, could you use a short sentence to describe your country?
I believe my country is paradise. We are welcome. We welcome everybody, who's willing to travel, to come and experience natural beauty. It is really natural because we manufacture very little. It's very healthy to live there, breathe the air, and enjoy life there in St. Lucia. You're always welcome. So I think we're a great country because we're also independent. We got our independence in the 1900s. We received our independence. So we're an independent country, which is foreseen by many big countries. Like, we're well taken care of. We're like a baby. Many countries are always willing to help St. Lucia. If we have probably some problems with a natural disaster, that is like the typhoons, countries are always willing to help us gratefully because they believe that we have a lot of potential and we are pretty good people. That's basically what I have to say about St. Lucia and the St. Lucians like me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.